So I see we have a nice variety of different business folks with us today. So I will tell you who our panelists are, and then they will introduce themselves and speak about their programs and what their offerings are. And then we open it up to discussion questions and that kind of thing. So we hope this will be interactive, and we hope they'll be informational and helpful to all of you on the call today. So our first speaker, one of our panelists is Sue Murray. She can't speak very well today. She's from SEED Corp. She's got a little laryngitis, but she will do her best on the call today, and we'll use the chat if she feels that's necessary also. Also joining us is Nancy Lau. Nancy is with the MSBDC, the Mass Small Business Development Center. Trish White from NeighborWorks Housing Solutions, and Maria Gonzalez from SCORE. So those are our speakers today, and I will turn it over to Sue, since I'll let her get her voice out of the way, and then she can enjoy some silence for a little bit.
That's great. Thank you so much, Chris. Good morning, everyone. I know a lot of the names on the call, so it's nice to see some, I wouldn't say old friends, but friends. And for anyone that's not familiar with SEED, welcome and good morning. SEED, I'm here representing SEED today. So we're a not-for-profit that's located in Taunton. We have federal and state funding to help with small loans, as small as $5,000 up to $5.5 million with different programs that we have. And we are here to help the gap that's formed when a bank you're working with is unable to assist you with a loan request. So if you need more than $20,000, we do require you go to a bank first. If you need less than 20,000, you can just come right to us. And we have more flexible underwriting standards than banks. We do go a little bit lower on credit scores, down to the 600 range. So we have some qualifiers on that, but we'd be happy to talk to anyone one-on-one about that. We can do general working capital. We do real estate acquisition, equipment acquisition. Our loan rates are 6% right now if we have a bank partner to help us with the deal. We charge 7% if we're in it by ourselves and we don't have a bank partner. We do require some kind of collateral, a UCC filing on business assets around 10,000, over 10 to 15,000. We are looking for some real estate collateral typically. We'll take equity mortgages behind 2 or 3 on a residence or on a commercial building. We do look at global cash flow. So if you have a cosigner or if you have income from a property, we can count that. We have free training and education programs that are on our website. Right now, we have a 1-hour free webinar with an accountant tomorrow at 10:30. We partner with many banks and chambers in the area to do workshops on how to write a business plan, how to start a business, things to think about if you're already in business and you want to grow, or if you're in business and you're having some struggles and you need help. So we're here for a variety of reasons. Our office is on 44 in Taunton, and I invite anyone to reach out, and I'll put my info in the chat. Chris, would that be okay? If anyone has questions or wants to check our website,
Sounds great.
we have lots of information on our website too.
Thank you, Sue.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Trish.
Good morning. Thank you, Chris. My name is Tricia White. I am the Small Business Development Officer with NeighborWorks Housing Solutions. Many people sometimes see NeighborWorks Housing Solutions as residential assistance, but we do have a small arm for small businesses. There are 3 things that we do on the business side. The first is we run a program called Building a Better Business. And basically what it is it can be for startups, it can be for people who are in growth. But a lot of the things that we do in this boot camp that we run, which is in person 6 hours, we do a lot in You know, how do people search for products and services? Who is your customer base? Who is your competition? What is it that you're really selling? And we go into the depths of really part of the marketing. We touch on some of the legal aspects of being in business, and then we talk a little bit about financials and understanding, you know, what is break even? What are some of the basics to help you understand being in business or helping you grow? It's, you know, it's based around a business plan, but it has a lot of great resources in it, and it is free of charge. The second thing we do is we do a lot of marketing programs, and some of the big ones that we're doing right now is basically understanding search. We do a piece on marketing strategies using AI. So really getting into some of the easy things such as ChatGPT, Gemini, or Copilot, but great 1.5 hour programs that we offer basically in person. Same thing, we do a lot of partnerships through chambers and some of our partners, you know, within economic development. The last thing we offer is a marketing loan. We have a marketing loan program. It's basically, this is our only small business loan that we do. It's for $4,500. And what it does is it helps to get you a digital presence. So you get to work with me along with some of our vendors, and we help create a better web presence through a Wix website. It is, you know, color and design based with keywords, with search engine optimization, and then we help you take all of that and create marketing pieces to go with it, such as your web, your business card, all of your social media. So we really try and get your brand all across the networks. So this loan is for $4,500 at 5%. It's for 3 years. The first 6 months we defer, so you don't start until 6 months after the loan starts. We do ask that a business be in business for at least 1 year or has filed some form of tax return, because we would like to know basically what your cash flow is looking like. We will accept lower FICO scores or credit scores, so that, you know, if you are just getting into it, that we can at least help with that piece of your business. So I can also put my contact information in, but it really is a great program to get you some form of digital presence.
Thanks, Trish. Yeah, and I can attest, I attended the AI session. It was held here at the chamber, extremely informative and helpful for anyone who hasn't experimented with AI, but even if you have, goes way deeper than what you even know it can do, this session with Trish. So highly recommend that. And also the boot camp we've had, you know, many of our members go through that boot camp, and the information and assistance that Trish offers is amazing. So highly recommend that. So let's move on to Nancy.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah, I do not know why, for the first time ever, it says my video is not working. So maybe this computer has finally given up the ghost. But as long as you can hear me, it's too bad because I look really, really good this morning. No, not really. I don't know what's going on. However, I'm Nancy Loud. I'm with the Mass Small Business Development Center. I do have a couple of slides. If you want to let me share my screen so you can look at the slides instead of my stunning face, which isn't coming up anyway.
You should be able to, Nancy, give it a shot.
Okay. Can you see?
Nope. Let me see. Hold on. Share. I have it on here that everyone can share.
Okay. Well, I am sharing, but you can't see it?
No.
Okay, let's
It might
see.
have something to do with your camera, Nancy.
Yeah, you know what? Nothing's working today. Which is kind of frustrating. Hold on. Let me do one more thing here. Do you see that? It says I'm screen sharing.
Yes.
Looking good.
That.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yes, good. All right. Because if you're not going to be able to see me, at At least you can see the little presentation. Now something else has popped up altogether. So yeah, we're in a total fail state here. Did I just lose the presentation part? Or
It's
can you
still there.
see it? Okay, great. All right, so let me tell you who we are, what I do, and how I can help you. I work for what's called the Mass Small Business Development Center. It's kind of a mouthful. As I always joke, even my family thinks I work for the SBA, but I don't actually. I work for a group that's called Small Business Development Centers. We have one in every state in the union, and they're typically funded partly by the SBA and federal, which is federal, and the Mass Office of Business Development, which is state, and it's fun, and it's located at a university. In my case, it's located at UMass Amherst, but I don't work out in Amherst. I work in southeastern Mass. So you'll see there's our lineup across the bottom of, you know, who funds us and how we're located. And so what do we do? Well, we like to say we contribute to economic and entrepreneurial growth. We've been around since 1980. And so, well, we just jumped right to the end before doing anything else. Brevity is good, but that was a little too brief. So this is what we do. We provide no cost, confidential, and comprehensive one-on-one business advising or training. And what we really try to do is help small businesses start and grow. So typically we do is we'll work one-on-one with you to help you get your business started. And then as you grow, we'll work with you to help it grow over the years. I have some clients I've been working with for years. Sometimes we help with getting a bank loan. I work with SEED. We work with everyone, totally ecumenical. I do business plans with people. I do financial projections. You name it, we do it. And try just everything to try to help someone start a business. Probably the most common questions I get are about business formation. Hey, what do I do once I decide I want to start a business? You know, what form should I take? How do I get funding? What kind of marketing? All of that kind of stuff. And then for people I've worked with for a long time, it's how do I get to the next level? In fact, that's probably a lot of the clients we have now is I've already started the business, but I'm stuck and I need to get bigger. So, this is not the, hold on. So these are some of our services. And like, this is what I was just rattling off, you know, startup services. And actually, sometimes one of the things that I do that personally I take some personal satisfaction with is I really try to help people from making huge mistakes. When somebody is, you know, coming up with a business plan, but they've overlooked the fact that the place where they want to put their business is in a residential zone and they're not going to be able to do it. Or there's a regulation that's going to keep them from selling the product that they have in a market. So we do all kinds of things. I also have counterparts that do export development. We have a government procurement wing. We help with sort of government purchases. And typically I like to say, if I don't know the answer, I'll find you an answer. Another thing often is people who've decided to start a business don't know where to go. We try to, you know, make recommendations of local people to talk to look for the space. So we get asked for referrals. We usually send you a list of 3 lawyers, accountants, real estate, you name it. And everything we can do to help you be successful is kind of our mission. And again, we also do some training. And a new thing we've started doing this year is some online webinars, sort of, you know, business 101, 102, 103 for people just, you know, getting started. I like sometimes to do a little course on something if it's something I don't know about. So that's what we have for, it's kind of new this year. So let's see, what else do I have? That's short and sweet. So here's our information. There's our website. That's my email address there. I am more than happy to talk to anybody. Ann Fenton is on with us, and she helps direct, you know, the traffic coming in of where people should go. But we're here to help, and I enjoy working with everybody that's on this panel this morning. There really is a whole community out there to help small businesses start and grow. So with that, I'll stop, and certainly hanging around in anonymity this morning to answer questions, but I'm here.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Appreciate that. And now I'll turn it over to Maria.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Gonzalez, and I get to wear many, many hats. And one of the hats I wear is as a SCORE certified mentor, and I've been with SCORE now 4 years. I didn't realize I've been with SCORE that long until I was preparing for this. And I have met incredible people. I have made connections with other small business owners. And so today I'm going to talk to just about what we do at SCORE. Let me look at my, I don't think I'm going to share my presentation, but I can tell you that SCORE was established in 1964 as a partner to the Small Business Administration. What they do, in every SCORE Massachusetts has several chapters. The chapter that I'm located at is the SEMA chapter, Southeastern Massachusetts. And we help small businesses by providing free business advice and mentoring. And mentoring is a big, big one. We don't let go of the client until they feel comfortable and they're on their own. They can always come back to us and with questions, or if they have other ideas, we're there for them. We also offer low or no cost business training. We also share. The website for SCORE has so much information, from free templates to free tools that you can use in resources. There are, as of today, there are over 10,000 volunteers serving from coast to coast, all the small business community. In 2023, and I like talking about numbers because numbers give you an entire picture, right? The client base, 65% of all the clients that came to us were women. 46% were minorities, 13% were people with disability, and 9% were veterans. Now, on the free mentoring, this is what I advise everyone that has an idea about how to start a business or what business they want to go. I ask you to reach out to your SCORE chapter and request to have a mentor assigned to you. And if you are already up and running and you want to grow, still call your local SCORE chapter and request to have a mentor. We have mentors that have been, CEOs of banks, all the way to, lawyers and everything in between. They'll be able to advise you and stay with you through the entire process. I will put a link to the SCORE, the SEMA chapter SCORE, and also a link on the chat box to where to find all these incredible tools. And if anybody has any questions, I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. So those are our speakers today, and they shared, an overview of the amazing and free resources that are available out there to our small business community. So I'm going to open it up now to folks. I mean, you have these people on the call who are so knowledgeable and helpful. So if you have any questions, please feel free to just speak out. You don't have to put it in the chat. We're an intimate group here. And it could be others that are, have similar questions as you do. So don't be shy to ask any questions that you might have right now.
Chris, I just wanted to add, I know Jay Patikas is on the call also, or he was, but Jay is an amazing resource for people who are located in Taunton. He's a huge advocate for all of us that are in these capacities. And I would suggest to anyone who is, considering a business or has a business or anything like that to stop by City Hall and see Jay. and Jim, who also works with him.
Yeah, I agree. I wish Jay had stayed on just a moment longer. I second that. They're tremendous small business advocates, and the city's done a fantastic job in making life a little bit, hopefully a little bit easier for folks to open up their business in Taunton. I know we've been doing a lot of ribbon cuttings here at the chamber in Taunton, and he's got his finger on the pulse of available properties for those of you looking for brick and mortar. So yeah, great resource. You can always, get his information through me as well. Happy to make an email introduction along those lines. Thanks, Trish.
Yeah, I'll second that too. I've had several people looking for space, or wanting to start, and he really knows, what's available, where it is, and he's just great to work with. As like I said, everyone on this panel. I mean, Trish is the marketing meister, so I'm always saying you're lucky to work with Trish, and I don't think a week goes by that I'm not working with the folks at SEED on different inquiries or business plans and micro loans a lot of times. But the other thing SEED really specializes in is helping people buy the building that they may be in, which is something I strongly recommend for some of my clients, is to think about. And people always say, "Oh, that's crazy. I can't possibly buy the building." Well, actually, sometimes if you can meet various requirements, it really works out to be a very good strategy to buy the building.
Thanks, Nancy. That's a good point. Sometimes your mortgage payment will be less than your rent. So why not build equity for your own business instead of paying your landlord? And our programs are only 10% down to buy a commercial building or a condo. So that's a lot easier on your cash reserves for your business. So we want you to keep your cash and just 10% down to buy the building or condo.
I have a question in the chat from Kenneth Brown, who's just opened a new business in Taunton. Congratulations. Where can I go to speak with someone about financing for my business? Sue?
Sure. So congratulations. And I put our website in here. So we have a Get Started tab on our website. And if you fill in some very basic information, one of our lenders will give you a call. And you can have a Zoom call, an in-person call. You can come here to our office or a phone call, whatever works for you. Where is it? I can put it in again. Oh, I'm on my volume, sorry. SEED Corp. So www.seedcorp.com, and it's Get Started. What kind of business, Ken?
Okay. My company has developed a revolutionary product for people who suffer from GERD, or acid reflux, as it's commonly known.
Oh.
It's all natural, no chemicals, no additives, no fillers. It's just 2 ingredients. And on January 5th, we are going to have a launch of the product. And in the meantime, having some extra funds to get things set and get us on a solid footing to start would be very helpful.
Okay, that's great. Well, we can start at 5,000 and go up and work with what you need and what works for your needs. So give us a shout. The link is right in there.
Great. I will contact you later today.
Terrific. Thank you.
Oh, I saw Nancy's face briefly.
Really? That's how'd I look?
You are?
That's really funny. Sorry, I really don't know. I've got to switch out my computer after this call. This literally has never happened.
Hello? Sorry, my dogs think
That's someone
Hello?
else saying Nancy. That's not Nancy Loud.
Oh.
I'm not blonde.
Hi.
Okay.
So unfortunately, we joined a little late. I'm not sure if my husband got on, but you mentioned something about a man named Jay was a good resource. I had just logged on. I'm wondering if you could put that information in the chat.
Yeah, I can put his contact information in the chat. Yep. Are you looking for a brick and mortar in Taunton?
Okay. Well, my husband's family had owned some property there on Oak Street.
Okay.
And it burned down several years ago. It was actually set on fire. So gutted that we logged in so late, if he even made it. Is this recording available later after this ends?
Hold on, I'm just putting his email in here for you. It will be available on in the chamber's e-news newsletter. So if you give me your email, I can send that out to you.
Okay, I can text this to you. Okay, great. And then if I could get your contact information, I don't want to keep everyone else, but we would love to meet you all and hopefully find some solutions for my husband's property.
I put my email in the chat also, and everyone else's is in the
Okay.
chat, but I don't know that you can access that from your phone.
Okay, I'm not very technical, so I did just take the picture of it, so that's great. Thank you. I'm actually going to the Christmas party or the holiday party that's coming up on Thursday.
Wonderful.
Will you be
Well,
there?
Yes, of course I'll be there. That's my party.
Exactly. All right, thanks.
I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, bye.
Chris, can I add
Yes.
something to, I also want to let everyone know that SCORE offers mentorship in many languages. It's a multicultural place. And if we don't have somebody that speaks that particular language, we reach out to other chapters until we find somebody.
Excellent. Thank you, Maria. That's really important. Any other questions from the group? Just grab it an email here while I have a chance. All right. Well, sorry for the distraction. I was just grabbing that email. Oh, yes. Go ahead. Karen, Nicole. Oh, this question here. Kenneth. Oh, audio isn't working. They're looking to find resources for staffing and marketing for staff.
They're welcome to sit down with me. I can help them with, marketing. Yep. So please get in touch with me and I can meet with you one-on-one.
So, Trish, you already put all your contact information in the chat, right, earlier?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm. So information about the marketing loan, as well as there's a link in there for all of our classes, and like SEED, we all work together in one big family, but
Mhm.
during the month of December, we don't necessarily teach as much. So I know a lot of our January classes will be up and running probably within the next week or two. And you'll be able to see them from January on.
Great. Anyone on the call that's not currently a chamber member and you want to learn more about chamber membership, please do reach out. I put my contact information in the chat and would love to schedule a meeting at whatever's most convenient. Zoom, come on into the office, whatever works for you. Anything else right now? I hope everyone's captured all of this great contact information for follow-ups. Okay. Sounds wonderful. I hope I see some of you all again very soon, and some of you I'll see you at the party on Thursday night.
Okay, sounds great.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Thanks
holidays.
for the chance to speak.
Everybody.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
So I just asked for Tricia's contact because I apologize. Is that information?
It's further
on the
back in the
chat?
chat, but Trish, do you want to just throw in your email?
Yeah. Uh,
Well, I'm very grateful I caught the end of this.
Me too.
There you go. So my contact information is right there at the
Oh.
bottom of the chat.
Perfect. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you
No,
all.
you're
I'll see you
fine.
Thursday.
Okay, sounds good. See you there.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Have a good day.
You too.